Mr. Yoon Suk Yeol, Prosecutor General of the Republic of Korea, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to address you at the opening ceremony of the 29th Anti-Drug Liaison Officials Meeting for International Cooperation. On behalf of the International Narcotics Control Board, I would like to congratulate the meeting organizer, the Supreme Prosecutor's Office of the Republic of Korea, on their success in strengthening the global network of professionals that are promoting intelligence sharing and operational cooperation to effectively fight against trafficking in dangerous substances. I use the term dangerous substances because the world is increasingly concerned about new psychoactive substances, synthetic opioids, non-scheduled precursors, and numerous newly emergent substances with deadly consequences. In the 3 decades since the adoption of the 1988 United Nations Convention against illicit trade, traffic in narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances, the global landscape of dangerous substances has changed significantly. Today, synthetically engineered, highly toxic non-medical synthetic opioids, NPSs, and designer precursors made on demand, ordered online, using anonymous cryptocurrencies and hidden among the millions of letters and parcels shipped around the world, result in human suffering and loss of life. Due to the diversity and the almost infinite number of substances that could possibly be made and reach consumer markets, traditional scheduling, both nationally and internationally, is just the minimum. A further increase to the risk of consumption is that illicitly manufactured dangerous substances are offered with a disguise of legitimate pharmaceuticals, such as tramadol, oxycodone, and various benzodiazepines. Governments need tools and support to address these continuously changing trends and new ways of trafficking. Among the side effects of the economic development of the recent decades has been the emergence of new manufacturing hubs and new market of drugs for around the globe. The INCB has been successful for more than 20 years in facilitating the operational cooperation among member states related to the diversion of and the trafficking in precursors through its global projects Cohesion and PRISM. In 2013, the board initiated the MPS counter-trafficking project ION, and in 2017 its opioids project to respond to the global opioids crisis. And now in 2019 we're preparing to start the board's new Global Rapid Interdiction of Dangerous Substances program, the GRIDS program. These projects provide frontline officers with updated information related to prevalent substances, manufacturing and transit hubs, as well as ways of trafficking. These projects consequently facilitate bilateral and multilateral operational cooperation to counter the diversion of and the trafficking in precursors, NPS, and non-medical synthetic opioids. To effectively respond to the complex landscape, the INCB develops and expands practical, innovative partnerships that protect frontline personnel and the communities from exposure to dangerous substances. Last year, INCB concluded a cooperation agreement with the Universal Postal Union to prevent dangerous synthetic opioids from being trafficked through the international and national postal systems. With committed support from member state governments, INCB is encouraging public-private partnerships in various industries to counter the diversion of and the trafficking in dangerous substances. For example, the board successfully is promoting cooperation between governments and legitimate internet-related service industries to prevent such services from being misused by traffickers. A core element of the INCB's approach is the provision of online communication platforms, PICs for the precursors and ionics for the MPS and the synthetic opioids, for sharing of information and intelligence among member state governments in real time. These platforms are at the cutting edge and serve users from various government authorities related to drug control, namely the police, customs, postal inspection, regulatory authorities, etc. In addition, the possibility to exchange intelligence and cooperate also on non-criminal cases is among the key features of the two systems. The Board looks forward to further strengthen cooperation with all governments and international organizations attending this important meeting. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a successful meeting.